What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I'm back with the second Transformers Titanium Series review, and this is on the Transformers Titanium Series War Within Optimus Prime. And this is Optimus Prime right here, toting his gun. And as you can see, we have a nice painted gun. Silver paint. Not bad. Got nice molded details. Looks a lot like Optimus Prime's gun. You see there's a little bit of a tech detail there molded in. It's got some nice vents here on the side. He's got a laser scope sighting right here. His clip is down here where my thumbnail is. Looks like one of his magazines clips in. And this is Optimus Prime. His shoulders don't like to stay too pegged in, but he is really heavy die-cast. That's probably why. He's all paint. This guy is made of paint, man. He's got nice metallic blue paint all over his legs. All on the sides, every little bit is painted on him. In the inside, on the back, the feet are blue plastic, so those aren't painted. His thighs are painted. In the front, nice gray plate. And he's got nice blue details right here. It's like a lighter metallic blue. He's got the metallic blue on his crotch plate, with that gray paint and the silver painted bars wrapped around the blue. The abdomen, he's got nice silver painted, like a chrome silver painted light. And that chrome grill looks really nice. He's got those rivets painted in and some lining around those. This is all red paint underneath. It's all red paint up here. It's red paint with a wash here. You got the silver bars kind of going over the canary yellow lights. He's got a little bit of, you can show on the top and then on the bottom, so you can see the bar going through. It's a nice touch. He's got a little bit of silver here and here. Nice wash. You can see the wash and the dirty. He's got an Autobot shield on top of his left shoulder or chest, I guess. And his head sculpt. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it. Nice blue eyes. Nice silver painted face mask with that silver crest. He's got that nice metallic blue on his head, all over his helmet. His small ears like Don Figueroa draws, because this is a Don Figueroa design. I think all these were designed by Don Figueroa, but this definitely was. He's got nice yellow paint apps for the lights here on the side of the shoulders, the shoulder pads, more on the shoulders here. This is blue plastic right here, but this is all red paint. This is all die cast. So this shoulder pad right here is die cast. This arm, this entire gray section where the screw holes are, is painted silver, gray with silver, kind of like hot rod type pipes on the side. Those are painted in. That's all die cast, the pipes included. This is all die cast metal up here. It's going up to the back. This is all die cast metal. The whole thing. This is all die cast metal. This is crotch plate is die cast metal. The entire legs are die cast metal except for the feet. The back, this blue back plate, butt plate is die cast metal. This part right here, this entire section is die cast, and underneath all that is die cast. So I'd say he's about 75% die cast. According to posability, he can swivel his arms. You can either hold the wheel and swivel his arms, or it'll swivel with the wheel sometimes. You see the wheel turning. And he has a bicep swivel. He has a 90-degree bend at the elbow. And his head will turn all the way around if you want it to. Got a really nice head sculpt. And is anyone else looking forward to the Spark Toys War Within Optimus Prime? It's like a masterpiece version. I am. That thing looks cool, man. I hope they do a good job with it. His legs will only go about, well, they're good, nice tight ball joints. See, he's not falling. But in order to get it go up high, you have to kind of go in between there. So he'll go about that, but normally he can only go that, which is ridiculous. So you're going to kind of have to mitigate it. He's got about a 45-degree bend as his knee. He has a upper thigh swivel, a little bit of movement in his feet for transformation. You might be able to get some posability out of that. And he does have a swivel up on his upper mid-chest, kind of like an ab swivel. And if you want to call that an ab crunch, it kind of does rock a little bit forward and back. The shoulders are hard to stay pegged in, but they will stay pegged in for display purposes, no problem. As you can see, we have the, here, let me get his measurements. I told you guys I'd get my tape measurer out, so here we go. He stands about, well, from the top, about 6 inches high to the top of this back red piece, and 5 3/4 high to the top of his head. He is approximately 3 3/4 inches wide from shoulder to shoulder. And I've already done the measurements on alt mode, and his vehicle mode is 5 inches long, but if I remember, I'll show you again. So we can remove his gun. It's a little tricky because it's rubberized in the bottom section, but the rest of it is hard plastic. So looking at his gun, nice tech details there. Got a magazine, got laser sight vents on the proper spots for Optimus's gun. Very nice. So, oh, he comes apart, I guess. Now let me just pop this back in. There we go. Alright. So, I showed you the posability, I showed you the details. Any more details that we need to look over? We got some lights on the side of the shoulders. He's got this as a separate piece, but I'll show you that in transformation. Alt mode. So to transform in alt mode, we want to use these pegs right here and these holes right here and join them together, like so. Flip down the feet, so like that. And push in the legs. Alright, next you want to open up his shoulders and you want to turn his mid-ab chest. Actually, first you want to take his head and you want to lift it. This is up on a double hinge. You want to make sure his head's straight, and then you would push it down and use that double hinge to kind of do that. And then you would it's going to be like this, so you're going to want to turn it 180 and pull it on that. It's got a track, so you pull it up around like that, and 180, and you settle it down in there like that. Next, you want to reverse the hands so they're backwards. You see where those holes are? You want to put those holes, and then you reverse his elbow so it comes in backwards, and you want to pop that in there like this. You want to put that hole in there, and you want to so what you want to do is you want to unpeg this, seat it in the back, flip the shoulder pad up like that, flip the arm around 180, then pull it up backwards bend, peg that peg into that hole, and then you take those holes right there, and you would take these pegs and you will seat them inside those pegs, or peg them like so. Like that. And it should come out like that. And one thing I noticed is this gap is kind of like there. It's either you fit this together and these pop out, or you leave that gap just a little bit separated. But as you can see, we have a nice vehicle mode now of War Within Optimus Prime. You can see the silver bars going over the lighting here. That's cool. And the wash of the effect of the front of the, looks like a ramming section. got a nice wash. Let's see if I can put a light. There we go. So this is all paint. You see the Autobot symbol comes out on the left, right in front of the wheel. These wheels roll. The wheels have Cybertron written on them. Let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about. See, Cybertron. Cybertron. In the back too. See, Cybertron. Cybertron. And it goes on both sides. Cybertron. I love this nice metallic dark blue paint. It's all over the legs. The only section it's not on is the feet. He's got nice gray paint for these arm sections. Red, everywhere is red as paint. He's got a nice silver for the windshield and cockpit. This is darkly painted that metallic blue, this separate piece right here. It's just glued there, I think. He's got that chrome silver for the pipes. Now what you do with the gun is you're supposed to just seat it. There's a little hole right, you can see where it goes right in there, where the handle is right here. Kind of like a hole right there. And you would just seat it in there and slide this back like that. It doesn't seat in exactly how it used to, but it still does good enough. I mean, it stays. And this is Optimus Prime, and he rolls. He's heavy. He's really, really, really heavy. So, that's really cool, because he's like 75% diecast. Looking at the packaging, got converts from robot to vehicle, includes display stand. As you can see, we have the Optimus Prime, nice red shield there. Got the details and the Autobot symbol on top. That looks like his crotch. Oops, sorry about that. Looks like his crotch plate. These lights on his abdomen. He's got his wheels for some reason below it. Got Optimus and his Wave-Mate Megatron, which I do have. Picture of the product. And we got a read up here. His strength is 10, his intelligence is 10, his speed is 6, his endurance is 8, his rank is 10, his courage is 8, which I find hard to believe. His fire blast is 7, and his skill is 8. So they ranked him pretty low. But Gravitas and the member of the Chamber of Ancients have spoken. It has been determined that the fate of the Autobots will rest upon the shoulders of the archivist named Optitronics. Although Optitronics is initially reluctant to accept this great responsibility, he begins to understand the devastating risk at stake for the entire Transformers race. Optitronics is given the leadership name of Optimus Prime once the power of the Matrix is bestowed onto him. It is a sign that he must lead the Autobots away from Cybertron, not only to escape the war with the Decepticons, but also to escape the self-destructive war that exists within them. After a colossal battle with Megatron that spans the boundaries of both time and space, Optimus discovers the power within himself to step up and provide the leadership his race needs in their most desperate hour. Let me know if you want me to do Megatron or any of the other Titaniums. I have a sealed Robots in Disguise Optimus Prime. Not sure if I'm going to open that, but you can get a good look at his head sculpt right there. Although they painted his eyes a little better in this one, a little wider. Looks cool. And that's my review, guys. Let me know what you think of my review and my figure. And this is Sea-Dog. Comment, rate, subscribe for more toy reviews. Catch you next time. Peace.